First pitch coming at you right after the break. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Wildcard Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton, and we're just about set to get this wild card series underway. Singy, game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Logan Gilbert.
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Fly ball down the line, on his way over. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's the strike.
Well, these Mariners just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but one or two pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at-bat.
Got him. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with it.
Game one of this wild card series. And now the big-time power threat, Gavin Monroe. And that one fouled off. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. That one is absolutely belted. Perez going back on this one. And that ball is gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball.
Only 2 hits allowed.
One out, bases empty. Gavin Monroe up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of game one. That one's upstairs, ball one. And now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Perez ranging back and brings it in at the wall. So one out with two aboard. Riley Green, the next to hit. The tying run at the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. Headed for the plate. One runs in. Throw into third. And he's out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
So the Seattle Mariners off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game one in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a three-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game two, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let's take them higher now, take them to a higher ground. Against all odds, how you can't tie us down.
Baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game two, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game one, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game three. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a three-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Gavin Monroe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1.
1-1.
And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
1 run across in the frame so far here in game 2 of the wild card series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Green ranges back on it. And that is gone. He'll circle the bases. His second homer of this series. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Hit in the air, left field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
In the air, left field. Monroe makes the grab on the run.
The left field. Monroe.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? A really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. The M's up big in this one here in game 2. Base hit, left center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out easily.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
The left fielder, number 23.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. In to score is the runner from third. It's 9-0. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Gavin Monroe. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Miller, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. That one is absolutely belted. Perez going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. So the Seattle Mariners sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.
And, of course, on the other side, the season comes to a close. It's always great to make the postseason, but it was a short run, and I'm sure that's something they will look to improve upon as they move into the offseason and prepare for next year.
El sol salió, qué día tan lindo, imposible tú. Tengo cero estrés, solo siento paz. Todos los días son domingo, increíble lo que hace, solo un poco de trabajo.